Welcome to Maple 10 YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the top 10 coldest places in the world. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. And tap the bell icon to get notified in our future top 10 videos. Humans can hardly survive in the coldest areas on Earth, yet intrepid, and well-insulated explorers and scientists have found ways to survive there. Ordinary thermometers will not operate in the majority of the locations listed below. Your skin would freeze in minutes if exposed, and the droplets in your breath would convert to crystals as you exhale. You'll need a coat, as your mother could say. What is the temperature of the coldest place on the planet? On July 21, 1983, at the Russian research outpost in Vostok, Antarctica, the coldest temperature ever recorded was -128.6 degrees F. While none of these towns or cities experience extreme cold, others come dangerously near. We've compiled a list of the top 10 coldest places in the planet. These are locations where extremely low temperatures have been recorded. The city of International Falls, Minnesota, is so proud of its chilly weather, that it went to court in 2002 to challenge the town of Fraser, Colorado, for the title of Icebox of the Nation. International Falls won the title, and held an annual icebox event with frozen turkey bowling, snow sculptures, and fireworks. This frigid site on the Rainy River, just across the border from Ontario, Canada, also has the lowest average temperature in the country, ranging from 0 to 2 degrees Celsius. The top 10 coldest places on the planet are as follows. Number 10. Snag, Yukon, Canada. Snag is a now abandoned settlement located in a bowl-shaped valley in Yukon, Canada, where a record low temperature was reported during an exceptional winter in the 1940s. Locals reported their breath frozen mid-air as they exhaled, and dropping to the ground as a white dust due to the intense cold. Even stranger, they discovered that noises traveled far further in the chilly, dense air, with voices audible several miles away. The record low temperature for continental North America was reported in Snag on February 3, 1947, 63.0 degrees Celsius, 81.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Two previous records had already been set that winter. One in December noted various phenomena, particularly sound, such as voices being heard clearly miles away from their source. The other in January noted various phenomena, particularly sound, such as voices being heard clearly miles away from their source. The sky was clear, save for little ice fog, and there was little to no breeze. The ground was covered in 38.1 centimeters, 15.0 in, of snow, although it was melting. Fort Selkirk, 180 kilometers, 112 miles, northeast of Snag, claimed an even colder temperature of 65.0 degrees Celsius, 85.0 degrees Fahrenheit, but the allegation could not be verified. Number 9. North Ice, Greenland. This research station was established in 1952 by the British North Greenland expedition, and was initially reached by dog sled before military aircraft dropped supplies and instruments for a team of explorers and scientists to utilize. The temperature reported in 1954 was the coldest ever in the Northern Hemisphere at the time. Geology, seismology, physiology, and glaciology were all investigated during the voyage. Ilulissat, North Greenland's capital, has a population of about 5,500 people. Ilulissat is located in Disco Bay, a few kilometers north of the world-famous Ilulissat Ice Fjord, which features massive icebergs floating from the Northern Hemisphere's greatest ice-producing glacier. Ilulissat and its surrounds offer a wide range of activities that visitors to Greenland seek out, and it is by far the most popular destination in the country. Ilulissat and Disco Bay provide all of Greenland's well-known adventures: icebergs, Inuit culture, whales, settlement life, midnight sun, northern lights, dog sledding, high-class camps, and so on. Number 8. Okamicon, Russia. We'd love to hear real estate brokers try to market this area of rural Russia, which is sometimes referred to as the world's coldest continually inhabited hamlet. It has a population of less than 1,000 people and is nestled between two valleys, trapping chilly air between them and exacerbating the weather. Local schools, which are reportedly frozen throughout the winter, only close when temperatures drop below -55 degrees Celsius. Number 7. Klink Research Station, Greenland. Greenland, the world's largest island, is rarely populated due to a massive ice sheet that covers much of its surface. Intrepid scientists traverse the tundra on snowmobiles with their instruments in tow to set up meteorological stations in this difficult region. It was, however, well worth it. These stations have documented some of the most extreme circumstances in the Northern Hemisphere, in addition to significant climate science. The Klink research station is located near the ice sheet's highest point, where it is exposed to the harshest aspects of the dry, cold continental climate. Number 6. Voronezh, Russia. This Russian settlement, which has a population of roughly 1,000 people, is located within the Arctic Circle, and is one of the northern poles of cold, where the coldest temperatures in the Northern Hemisphere have been recorded. The Siberian high, a chilly, dense air mass, is responsible for the region's distinct climate. Temperature inversions, or pockets where temperatures rise with altitude, are common in the area. Incredibly, summer temperatures in Voronezh often exceed 30 degrees Celsius, and the town experiences among of the world's most extreme temperature swings between winter and summer. And we believe the United Kingdom is malleable. Number 5. Denali, Alaska. The highest mountain peak in North America, soaring more than 6,000 meters above sea level, is a stunning and imposing sight. It's also a climber's heaven, but if you're planning an ascent, you'll need an amazing base layer. In 2003, a meteorological sensor near the top recorded the coldest temperature ever recorded in the United States, -73.8 degrees Celsius. Mount McKinley was once known as Mount McKinley, but the US government renamed it Denali, after the Yukon people who live in the area around the summit. Number 4. Dome Argus, Antarctic Plateau. What's the lowest we can go? Scientists think we'll find out at this location. A throne-stealing reading has yet to be made at Dome Argus, which is adjacent to the current record holder Dome Fuji. However, researchers believe that a nearby ridge is home to the coldest natural circumstances on Earth. Infrared mapping technology was utilized by a team from the University of Colorado at Boulder in 2018 to detect places in eastern Antarctica where temperatures could drop below -90 degrees Celsius. These are found in shallow topographic depressions at the ice sheet's highest point, at elevations of 3,800 to 4,050 meters, and Dome Argus is one of the best prospects. Number 3. Amundsen Scott South Pole Station, Antarctica. People who live and work at the Amundsen Scott South Pole Station only witness one sunrise and sunset every year, so it's no surprise that the station has experienced some of the coldest temperatures ever recorded. The station is close to 3,000 meters above sea level and is located high on the Antarctic plateau. Even in the summer, the temperature rarely rises over -12 degrees Celsius. Since the United States erected the first base here in 1956, the station has been constantly occupied, with an average population of roughly 150 people, although this drops to a skeleton crew during the winter. Scientists at the station are working on a variety of projects, including neutrino research, biomedical research, and measurements of the cosmic microwave background using the South Pole Telescope. Number 2. Vostok Research Station, Antarctica. Surprisingly, one of the coldest spots on Earth is also one of the sunniest. The Vostok Research Station in Antarctica receives more than 22 hours of sunlight per month in December. In contrast, there are exactly 0 hours of sunlight during the polar night, and Vostok has the lowest mean annual temperature of any weather station on the planet. The Soviet Union founded the station in 1957, and it is now the subject of exciting research. Scientists have drilled into Lake Vostok, a massive subglacial lake hidden beneath the ice, using ice cores and magentronomy. They uncovered a microbial and multicellular organism environment that had previously been cut off from the rest of the planet. Number 1. Dome Fuji, Antarctica. The Landsat 8 satellite, which focused its instruments towards a high ridge on the East Antarctic ice sheet in 2010, proved what scientists had predicted about the local climate: it was cold. It's bitterly cold outside. This arid, frigid desert was designated the coldest place on Earth, with a temperature of -92.3 degrees Celsius, breaking the previous record of the Vostok station, which had stood since 1983. Despite the fact that temperatures rarely exceed -30 degrees Celsius, humanity have somehow found ways to live and work in the area. The adjacent Dome Fuji station opened in 1995, and ice cores drilled in the area provide a view into the region's 720,000-year paleoclimatic history. Do you want to go? Bring a thermos. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.